I say hello, guys. It is 2:12 in the morning and I am wide awake per usual. Even when I do go to sleep, I typically will wake up in what's known as the witching hours. Society has coined that term because they love to pit us against each other and be like, witches are a bad thing. You know that saying, nothing good ever happens after 2 a.m.? Scare tactic. The veil is actually very thin during the witching hours, which typically start like around 2 o'clock to 5. Like those are when the veil is typically very super thin. If you are going through ascension right now and you're tapped into everything that's been going on right now, there's two things that are probably happening with you. You've been sick some kind of way recently, like within the last couple of weeks. Possibly not now, but at some point in time in the last month to 2 weeks, you have been sick. And if you're really going through ascension, like sick, like you've been sick to where a source was like, I'm gonna put you down, you're gonna rest because you're ascending, your body is vibrating at a higher frequency and now needs to adjust to all of the downloads, the DNA upgrades that have happened. So if you have been sick recently, that is a sign that you are going through ascension. Also, another sign is not sleeping. Like I said, if you have not been getting a lot of sleep and been specifically up in the middle of the night, that is another sign. So I'm not going to talk a lot. I'm definitely going to protect myself because I'm going to start out with some Florida water and miss myself and my aura. Because let me tell you, the karmics are out. The karmics are out strong today. I had a whole interaction today on one of my actual videos here. The drama was real. Like the mask fell. This man was my mentor's husband. Out in the comment sections looking like a child. Looking like a grown-ass man-child. I don't know what he thought he was trying to accomplish. In my opinion, I think that because of the topic that we were talking about, he was trying to trigger that angry black woman version, that uneducated, angry black version of me. And she exists, trust. She's my shadow side. She is there. But you know what? I have healed and I know how to tame her. But trust me, when I need to unleash her, she is very vicious and she is very effective. So do not F around and find out. Like for real, stop. Just cut it out. Like the last couple of readings said, take the licking and keep on ticking your ass away from me. Lick the wounds and go. Stop it. Because every time you do it, that karma is going to come back to you. I mean, I don't know how many times you need to figure that out, but you're not hurting me. If anything, your drama is a way for me to then create content out of our interactions and let everybody see an example of what a narcissist looks like, what gaslighting looks like, what immature political discussions between people look like. Because truth be told, sir, the reason that this all happened is because I picked up on your wife's energy when she commented on my post about voting and her hashtag MAGA comment that spurred our whole engagement. And I was even diplomatic with her. I caught onto her energy very quickly. And that's why we had a back and forth where I was like, Jill, do we need to have a discussion? To which she disappeared for hours. And her response was, I don't think so. Well, you know what? I don't think so, that I'm not going to play into your bullshit. How about that? I'm not going to let you gaslight me. I was there. She might gaslight you, but she's not going to gaslight me. She blocked me. Technology, friend. When you block someone, it instantly unfriends you. So for you to sit there and be like, I unfriended her, no. When she got offended by the fact that I called her out on provoking, not instigating, I said, why don't you stop provoking? To which she instantly applied, wow, exclamation points, and then unfriended me. Like I said, I'm a moderator. I get notifications. So as soon as she responded, I got a notification to check her comment and then realized that she blocked me. You guys, I know you're boomers and all, but like, stop it. Grow up. You're probably old enough to be my parents. Please act like it. Thank you. Next. So that's my drama. That's what I was going through today. That was my karmic situation that I had to handle with people that I actually thought I could trust. I was getting ready to invest money into these people's businesses. But every time something came up, a bump in the road would happen that would make something happen for me to not have the money to invest. Divine intervention. So if you think this stuff is not real, keep playing around. I'm not going to do anything. It's out of my hands. I have completely released your karma over to my spirit team and my ancestors. They will act accordingly. It's not me. But it's going to be you if you don't stop. Like, seriously, just cut it out. Leave me alone. Lick your wounds and keep it moving. You guys are Canadian. This is an American issue. These are my American rights. I should not be debating a Caucasian Canadian male about politics that affect me, a woman of color in America. Like, stop it. You totally played into exactly what I said that I have to deal with on a regular basis is entitled men like you that think you're better than me just because you exist. That's not how this is going to work, sir. Yeah, I can get real ratchet and real ghetto. I got that whole side over there. We can take it there. But I also have another side that is very educated and very demure. We can do that too, because you don't really know me. You know the surface version of me that you met in the alchemist tribe and then mirrored me. Your wife mirrored me. And then you came in and tried to do the same thing. You guys collectively worked together to try to take advantage of me and probably plenty of other people online to scam them into your businesses. So stop it. I put the truth out there. Leave it there. Do not proceed. Do not pass go. You will not get $200. You will lose probably clientele and shit. Like, stop it. Don't. Just stop. So anyway, that's the energy I've been dealing with today. I don't know about you guys, but also my animals right now, before I did this reading, there were two different things that were happening. One, for whatever reason, I kept losing stuff. It was like I would put something down and it would just disappear into like a Bermuda Triangle or something. And then I would just keep going over the same area over and over and over, looking for it, never finding it. And then all of a sudden it just instantly appearing where I had gone past over and over and over. The only thing I could think of about that was the repeating cycles crap that people are going through the outside exterior factors. They are going over and over and over the same pattern, and they are missing the point. They are not seeing the object that's right in front of them. What's it, that 4 cups energy? Because they're all distracted and they're not even seeing it right in front of them. And this I have for an extra means of protection. This is clear quartz. Look up the properties of this crystal. It's very beneficial. It also amplifies the properties of other crystals. So since the last reading, I think I did tell everyone that if you chose to label me, I'm what is known in the spiritual community. And here we go with See, I can't talk. My voice is starting to go away. Every time I put some truth out there and try to do a reading, somebody tries to shut it down and affect my throat chakra. If you've been seeing any of my other videos, this happens every time here lately that I try to speak some truth. Someone does not want me to speak truth. Anyway, different crystals have different properties. This one has a protection property. It can absorb negative energy, but it also has an amplifying property that if you combine it with another crystal, it basically like doubles the effectiveness of it. So like I was saying in the last reading, I basically told you guys, hey, if you choose to label me as something, I am what is known as a green witch. Like, I'm into crystals, I'm into plants, I'm into herbs, nature, animals. Like, that's my thing. That's my whole aesthetic that I'm into. So I have been doing things to protect myself outside of just knowing that I am protected. I will be at this time burning a Copal Palo Santo Copal to get rid of the negativity, Palo Santo to attract positivity. And I try to do that every time I do a reading. It's just an extra layer of protection. And it also smells really good. Like it has like almost this cologne type smell. Hey, boo, I see you texting me. You're up right now and your body's coughing because it's doing exactly what I'm talking about. Your body is waking up for the witching hour. You're sick. You're going through ascension. Oh, man. But hey, girl, I hope you feel better. Whenever you see this reading, I hope you feel better. Can't wait to see you tomorrow. Yeah, I'm going to a concert tomorrow with one of my good friends to see In This Moment, Kim Dracula, and a couple other people. But I'm really excited about it. I love concerts. I am a rock music fan, so I'm all about it. Haven't been to one in a while. So good company, good music, good time. So that's what I have to look forward to. So I know at least within the next 24 hours is going to be bellissimo. So getting back to the properties, another way to protect yourself is clove. It has a lot of different properties, actually. You can use it for many things, and I took some notes for us. Before I go into the reading, this is a bit educational, so I hope that you guys stick with me. If you're not into what I'm talking about, 11:13 on the timer, just skip to the reading part. Like, at least stay for the reading, please. But I'm trying to drop some knowledge on y'all right there. So with the cloves, it's basically a manifest, because what I do is I chew on it. I do it for protection, though. The protection quality of it is it's believed to ward off the evil eye and give positive boost to your aura. So I also have a Hamsa tattoo. So that is also specifically for evil eye. So the powers are two between the clove and the Hamsa. But scientifically, not on a spiritual sphere of it, it is an antimicrobial, so it will kill bacteria. Like, it's basically like if you just took some mouthwash and swished it around in your mouth, it will actually make your mouth numb up and everything. It's like putting Orajel inside of your mouth, but it also cleanses it. It can kill E. coli. It kills bacteria in your gut. So if you do have some type of digestive problems every once in a while, clove. 12:21 on the timer. Palindrome. That's been a thing here lately too. So the manifesting energy spiritual properties of clove is that it brings out your inner warmth and your inspiration. Regenerative properties of clove is that it can regenerate love and money within your life. Yesterday was the 8th day of the 11:11 portal. 8 means abundance, and we're supposed to be stepping into a time of abundance. So clove might be an extra addition that you might want to add. You can also use this to make things, especially for this time of year. It's the whole pumpkin spice thing. Like, this is a warm spice flavor. So if you're into things like ciders and teas and stuff like that, this can easily be added to that. But like I said, you can literally just take one out. And for any of you guys that have never seen what they look like, you can literally just take one out and put it in your mouth and chew. Now, I'm not going to chew on it a lot because it does break down and deteriorate very quickly and basically make you salivate so much that it feels like you have mouthwash in your mouth. So I'm just going to kind of hold it there. The protection action quality of it, basically it makes your spirit stir into action. It gives you a message to move forward and make things happen, and it pushes your spirit to achieve as much as you can. So that's also a theme moving forward into the future, and I've been talking a really long time. I'm not even going to apologize because, like I said, I'm giving you guys knowledge to be able to move forward, not just through pulling tarot cards, but I'm here to also educate you guys with other things. It's not always just going to be about tarot. So for the ones of you that did stay for it, thank you so much. I will be misting myself again with the Florida water. I have my copal palo santo burning, have my clear quartz, and I'm going to say a prayer at this time as an extra addition. I am covering all the bases. 1444. The fours are the angels. So thank you at this time, angels, because I am going to ask you for your protection. I think I'm going to do the tarot. I've actually really enjoyed doing the tarot. So let's see what it has to say tonight. Based on the energy of the day and the energy of how my animals were being right before I decided to do this, because they're in that chaotic energy again. My cats are fighting with each other again. So I guess we're still very much in that very divisive, retaliatory, vindictive, I want to fight you energy. So at this time, I call upon Archangel Michael and Archangel Raguel. I ask you at this time for your protection to shield me away from karmics and any negativity they wish to send to me. Serve out karmic justice to any beings wishing to send any negativity to me. No weapons, physically or spiritually, shall be formed against me, because they will never prosper. And you guys see, I got through it. Yesterday, I did not. It was the first time I had ever messed up on it. 1555, fives are big changes, and indeed, big changes are about to happen for us. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and start with the reading now. And I will also put in the description or the comment where you guys can actually start like the reading. So I guess it's about like 16 minutes into it. So 16 minutes of knowledge and however long it's going to take to get this message out. So at this time, Spirit, what is the message that you would like to get out to the collective regarding the energy of today? I don't know. Oh, all right. This must be the karmic energy, because it is the reverse high priestess, and we are very much in our high priestess energy right now. We are the king of pentacles. Unless the drastic shift just happened, this is not us. That's the karmics right there. So tell us about what's going on with the karmics. What are they up to today? What is their energy up to? Oh, you guys don't want to talk? You want to make your presence known, but you don't want to talk. How fitting is that? Because that's how you guys want to do. You want to provoke, and then when somebody wants to have a discussion, you crickets over there. Playing the victim. I'm telling you. I'd like to get a couple more cards, universe, source, you know. Like I said, that's another thing, and I'm glad that that slip up happened, because there's been a theme lately happening in the spiritual community. Guys, can we stop fighting? We don't need to fight. We're supposed to be there to heal collective consciousness. Stop getting hung up on the terminology of things. Like, please. We're all saying the same thing. Open yourself up and be a representation of what you're supposed to be there for. Like, come on. How are you going to call yourself spiritual, religious, or enlightened, and the first thing you want to do is judge somebody simply because they choose to label something differently than you? Like, let's not. Let's do better, please. All right, so we got a lot of reverse cards, and Ace of Cups is the only one in the upright position. So like I said, the first card is High Priestess in reverse. Misuse of intuition, acting on bias or prejudice, manipulative, lack of emotional control. So this is absolutely the karmics. This was the exact card that pops up for them in the last reading. Very not high priestess energy, you know, that's them. They're still over there all up in your energy. They just cannot let it go. Like I said, narcissists usually can't unless they go and find a new supply. But when you're a strong person, they can't let that go. They can't let that energy go. Like, how dare you try to remove yourself from them and have some boundaries and some self-esteem and know what your worth is? Like, how dare you? So yeah, they're still very much in your energy right now. But we got the reverse devil right here. Because y'all just knew. You just knew you was going to come over there with your little minions and your little dark energy and your ill intentions for us. But no, that's not how that's going to go, boo-boo. Release of bondage, removing the chains, excessive ambition, And on the flip side, we got greed, instability, dependency, feeling that they're at the end of their rope. So yeah, just stop it, because we don't care. We are completely apathetic to the situation. We have released you and we have called our power back. So if you're looking for that dependent relationship that you thought was going to happen, no, it's probably really leaving you feeling very unstable with your life. Hence, feeling like you're at the end of your rope. You're scrambling, trying to figure out how to get back into this person's energy. Not necessarily to be helpful and repair the relationship, just to be antagonistic and let your presence be known, because truthfully, you get off on that stuff. It makes you feel some kind of way. You get excited and jittery when someone responds to you. So the best way to deal with a narcissist is to not deal with them at all. The next card, reverse, Queen of Cups. Fickleness, vanity, gullibility, those who sacrifice themselves unnecessarily for others. So that's the energy that you're gonna be living in if you allow this crap back into your life. That's the energy that we were in, not having any boundaries, not seeing them for who they were. Like, for real, they're over there in that vanity. That's them trying their best to keep that mask on, but that thing ain't working no more. But they think you're gullible. They think they can come in and say a little something, try to outwit you, assert their dominance over you, ask you who the F you think you are, because that crap works for them in their regular everyday life. But that don't work for me. I buck up against that every time it comes up against me. If you saw me in my everyday life, I look for moments to humble people like you, to give you your instant karma. I look for that stuff. I call you guys out every time. Not just you, sir, but every version of you that I come across. I am not that person, like I told you, that sticks my head in the sand. If you're going to be a dick, I'm going to call you out on it. I said what I said. I said what I said. So, yeah, that's where we're just like, nah, enough. Enough is enough is enough is enough. Like, no thanks. Next. So this next energy is the Six of Swords energy. Now, we got this in the reading yesterday, and it had to do with, like, transitioning and things like that. Well, we got this person over here, and this whole karmic situation over here. Guess what's happening with them? They're not going anywhere. This is still all that karmic energy happening that's in your fucking energy right now. And I'm just, like, I'm going to be very probably R-rated with my talking. We are all adults. It is nighttime right now. It's literally like 2 o'clock in the morning right now, something like that. So I am not going to, like, filter myself. If you can't handle adult words, then hey, keep it moving and scroll on. No love lost. But yeah, Six of Swords in reverse. Stagnation, unresolved issues, emotional baggage, reluctance to move on, fear of the unknown, clinging to the past, denial, obstacles to progress. So that's the energy that they are still living in over there. They have not learned, even from that tower moment that they just had with you. They think it's over with. They think that's the end of it. Right now, the energy is real stagnant for them, and they think it's over with. They think they're not going to have to pay for what they just did, or what they are attempting to try to do, or what they are lurking around in the background and doing. Like, what's done in the dark shall be shown in the light. You can keep trying all you want to. Now is the time where that's not going to work. You can only hide yourself for so long. It's going to catch up to you. And that's what I'm saying. That's where that Ace of Cups energy is at. You sit over there and do your thing if you want to. Live on that low vibrational bullshit you're on. We're over here in our Ace of Cups energy, because we are outpouring. Our cups are so full, they are overflowing. And we are able to pour into ourselves, but also into others, which is what we desperately need right now as a community, to be able to pour into each other instead of having the scarcity mindset of being like, there's not enough for everybody. Me, but what about me? Me, put more in my cup. My cup's this full. Yours is down here, but give me the rest of that so you can fill my cup up all the way. That's the mentality that these people have. Like, for real. Materialism and money over people and love. Make it make sense, please. Anyway, Ace of Cups energy. New beginnings, new relationships, new romance, new love and happiness, joy, conception, fertility, pregnancy, celebration, socializing, and an upsurge of new feelings in your heart chakra opening up. And that's because you don't have to deal with this crap over here anymore. You now have space in your life and in your heart to accept new things, new people, new possibilities. You're ready to receive all those pinnacles that you were living in yesterday. Your hand is out. You're ready to receive. I know I am. So just keep focused on your thoughts. Keep focused on what you want instead of what you don't want, because that's what they're trying to do. Like I said, they don't want anything from you except for to take you off track, to take you out of your focus, to take you out of your high frequency so you can wallow in misery in that low frequency like they are, so they can get a rush off of it, thinking that they're elevating themselves and their frequency by bringing you down. That's some F-boy shit right there. Like, for real. What are we doing? Grown-ass people out here acting like children. What are we doing? This the best we could do? Come on now. All right, this one came out sideways, so it's not really, I mean, reversed or upright. It is the Two of Cups. I've never had this happen before, so I don't really know how I want to read it. I'm just going to go with my intuition on this one, and I am going to flip it this direction. So, Two of Cups energy, love, union, partnership, connection, harmony, attraction, compatibility, agreement, mutual respect, balance, emotional bond, understanding, intimacy, trust, equality, proposals, engagement, and marriage. That's right, because you're over here in your Ace of Cups energy. So that means love, new love, and that doesn't necessarily mean romance. It just means love and new relationships, soul tribe people. You love your friends. You love your family and stuff too. Love is just not exclusive to romance. And there goes my voice again. Sound like I'm going through puberty. What is going on? Okay. There's a lot going on apparently. So I guess these might be the last of what I pull. We'll see what happens. Once again, here's that security card that came out the day before. I think it was security and generosity. So yes, you are secure because guess who you are? Guess who you are? You're the King of Pentacles sitting at the buffet with your VIPs, letting these peasants over here watch you in your glow up with your Ace of Cups that's overflowing. You got your chalices and you're just like, like you're sitting in the halls of Valhalla or something. You just toasting, drinking, everybody's merry and everything. Like, and they sitting over here miserable as shit, trying to provoke you and take you out of your energy. But you have so much of it, so much generosity to give people that your cup is overflowing and you are ready to pour it into these new love, these new soul tribe connections that you're going to have. And soul tribe connections, by the way, if you are a part of the Alchemist tribe, thank you for being here. If you don't know who the Alchemist tribe is, it is a Facebook group. I am a moderator there. We have a community of over 24,000 people. It spans all things religion, not religion, but there is religion there. There are Christian people. There are people of all different types of faiths and beliefs. It's basically a spiritual community of like-minded people that are like-mindedness is living from a place of love and knowledge and support. It's just a community that we work very hard to have a safe place for people that have questions about what's going on and they want to have more knowledge and maybe find a soul tribe. That's all it is. What? I see you. I see you over here. Here you go again. Here you go again. Chilling. 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 Laid back. with your mind on your money and your money on your mind. Like, that's what's happening. You see that, right? Chilling, chilling. That's them, not chilling, not chilling, hanging, stagnant up there, just stagnant by the rope, just stagnant, hanging themselves, man, at this point. Let's read their energy. They are feeling trapped, confined, self-limiting, uncertain, lacking direction, needing release, letting go, sacrifice, waiting on a perspective, their life lesson learned, a unique viewpoint. Yeah, you need to find a unique viewpoint instead of viewpointing yourself over here in our situation. But we're over here, we're apathetic to their crap. We don't care. We're disinterested. That's fine. We know you're going to be reactive with your negative patterns of behavior, so we're completely detached away from you. We don't even care. Next energy, find a balance. These are the same cards we just had pretty much. Find a balance. Multitasking, juggling, priorities, uncertainty, choices, trade-off, ups and downs, skillful handling, profit and loss, stability amidst change, and time management. So, like I said, a lot of things are going to be changing pretty soon for a lot of us. We're going to have to try to find a balance between things, like a balance between scared and proceeding into the unknown. A balance between our energies, maybe our divine and masculine energies. A balance between, you know, your relationships and your give and take, and the I can't talk. I cannot talk. Like, what in the world? Anyway, the give and take of the relationship. You guys are trying so hard, just so mad. But you got this. You got this. There's one on the floor down here. Oh, curiosity, Page of Swords, significant information, logic, fairness, ideas, inspiration, planning, vigilance, protection, and dexterity. One who is calculating and unconcerned about the feelings of others. Guess who that is? That's us, because we don't care. We're apathetic to your situation. So we're over here being inspired by our future. We're ready to plan for. We are ready to go. We are mentally quick-witted. We are on it. Hence how we catch on to your bullshit so quickly. We see right through you. You think you're playing the game, and we see right through you. You're mentally and you're physically dexterous. That's a good thing. So yes, be curious about the next stage of your life, taking all the information that you can. That's very important. Taking all the information, question everything. Knowledge is power. Yes, because 3232, they were get ready to repeat that cycle. You don't want any of that. The theme was a couple of days ago, be in this world but not of it. And here's the moon again. What is up? These have been the same cards that we have had repeatedly for the last 3 times I've used this deck. The moon, intuition, illusion, dreams, vagueness, instability, deception, anxiety, fear, misconcepts, subconscious, insecurity, past conditioning affecting the present behavior, and things that are not what they are, not what they seem to be. So yeah, same cards we've been getting with this whole karmic ass situation over here that just refuses to let go. And like I said, that's just on the scale of our interpersonal relationships. On the scale of what's going on within our country, same thing. A big ass illusionment happening with people right now that are not awakened, that would rather have money over love. 3338 on the timer. Ascendant Masters 3s, they're here. And they are working overtime on this collective consciousness for real. But yeah, past conditioning, it's affecting everybody right now. If you have not healed from your past traumas, chances are you are going through a cycle right now, or you're getting ready to. You over there get ready to cycle with everybody that we're trying to leave on the outside while we're over here protecting ourselves in the bubble. Don't allow yourself to fall into this karmic ass energy over there. Let them just hang themselves. Walk away and know that you got so much to come from these cups, overflowing, this security for your life, this love in your life. Like, I like this a whole lot better than this devil-ass Jezebel energy over there. I said what I said because some of these karmics out there in them streets doing nasty stuff and thinking that don't nobody know about it. Fun fact, that's my ex's situation, but I know all about it because her karmic partnership decided to show up over here and give me a letter telling me about it. 3 years of not seeing this girl. 3 years, cut off, narcissist, discard. 3 years of not knowing what was going on, and then your karmic new tie gonna show up over here with a letter telling me everything about you. Not defamation of character, because I got the receipts on that too. I took pictures, screenshots. I saved text conversations, so if anybody wants to come and talk to me and subpoena me for anything, like, poke the bear and see what happens. I dare you. That's the shit I've been dealing with, y'all. Like, that's just a small scale of shit I've been dealing with in the last 4 months. In the last 4 months. So, Eight of Pentacles energy. Repetitive, boring, cheating, as I'm talking about my karmic ass ex. Cheating, pretending to know more than you really do. Poor quality. Poor quality indeed. From what I've heard, poor quality indeed. And definitely pretending to know more than you knew, because there was a lot of mirroring behavior. You're welcome. You're welcome for that personality that you stole. Seven of Swords. Making a break for it. Hell yeah, we're making a break for it. Hell yeah, because ain't nobody trying to fuck around with this poor ass quality right here. No. And like I said, I'm real blunt and keeping it R-rated because it is nighttime and I don't care. I should be wearing my, like, there it goes, my last flying fuck t-shirt. Like, I don't even know if this video is going to make it to posting with how much I'm cussing. But hey, authentically me tonight. After hours, Manda. Seven of Swords energy. Making a break for it. Deceit, lies, enemy masquerading as a friend. Still talk about this karmic energy that we already know. Stop it. You're not masquerading as anything because we know you're there. We know what you're doing. Just stop it. You look stupid at this point. Deception, strategies, secrecy, hidden agenda, adaptability. This is us. Adaptability, survival, self-interest. You're risk-taking now because you want to go after your dreams. And you have a very unconventional approach to what's getting ready to happen. But be mindful, because these people in the background that are all also a part of this, there is theft. Some of you guys, these people are stealing from you. So whoever this applies to in your life, there may be something that will pop up in the very near future that will let you know that this entire time someone's been stealing something from you. And I don't know that that necessarily has to do with money. It could be stealing ideas. Like I said, stealing your persona, stealing your reputation, trying to soul swap with you. Trying to take your whole personality out there and present it as them, and the whole time they were just mirroring you. Because they were too inadequate and didn't know who the hell they were on their own. So this is a lot, but I guess I'm going to take it and then close this out. Ace of Wands energy, inspiration. Eight of Wands energy. Returning from travel or holidays. Okay, there's bad timing, you're losing momentum, out of control, too fast paced. So maybe that's something to be mindful of with all of this energy and everything happening, because there's also the Ace of Wands energy. You're inspiring, once again, new beginnings. There's a lot of good things happening for you. Physically, things are starting to happen. You're creative, you're finding a new passion, you're enthusiastic, but there's an urgency to act, and that's probably exactly where this is at. A lot of people are going to be traveling. That's been a thing, seeing like buses and trains, planes, like all of these things are giving signs of new beginnings and possible travel, hence returning from travel or holidays and having restrictions, or feeling like you have a loss of momentum and you're out of control because everything just got too fast paced. Once again, theft is up there. A double thing of theft. Back-to-back cards, theft. theft. Can you see that? And then right here as well, theft. Somebody is out there being a damn thief. And I'm going to tell you, there's two things that I can't stand. A liar and a thief. And if I ever find out that you're either one of those things, especially to me, Six of Cup energy. Returning to one's roots. Children, childhood memories, past influences, nostalgia, reunions, playfulness, youthfulness, innocence, creativity, kindness, goodwill, simplicity, childishness. Oh, these are to get into y'all's qualities. So everything before was just coming from a state of childlike innocence, enjoying life, maybe experiencing life again like you did when you were a kid, like you're seeing everything brand new all over again. Like I said, new opportunities, step into it. It could have to do with you revisiting your childhood wounds and finally being the grown-up that you needed for the child version of yourself. I definitely have talked to my inner child. Obviously apologized to them. I did the best that I could, and we have an understanding that, you know, I did indeed grow into the version of the person that I could have used back then. So we have an understanding. We've had the conversation. But this other side over here is childish as hell. They immature. And they may even have family members involved in what's been going on. Yeah. Or possibly like stealing from a charity or taking gifts away from someone. But definitely some theft, like in the physical form, like money or gifts, like something tangible. It's not, I don't think it's just like intellectual property or anything like that. Like it's something like money. And this is their energy too. They're stuck in that ego, having conflicts, being very uncooperative, wasting their efforts. They have a disregard. They're frustrated right now because they don't have any teamwork with you anymore. And thank God they're over there stealing from you. Like I said, with my situation with my mentor and her husband, like, thank God that didn't happen. Then teamwork didn't happen, and I didn't invest in these people because, yeah, and I'm sure they're frustrated. They missed out on being able to steal from somebody, in my opinion, at this point. So here's the Hermit card. We are being told to go into Hermit mode to get away from this energy, because if you're like me and you're an empath, you do best alone. You do best when you have those hermit moments to where you can be introspective, work on your relationship with the divine, be in your own energy and work on yourself. Like, I love it. I'm an only child. I'm used to spending time by myself. So this is a dream for me. I don't care. I'm very content over here in my spinster, middle-aged Catwoman life. Like, I don't care. I love it. I don't need anybody to fulfill me. I fulfill myself. I know my self-worth. I'm very good company. So yeah, hermit mode. It's time to hermit yourself again with the 9, which is simultaneously counterproductive in my opinion, because 9 means get to work, light workers now, but they're telling you to hermit. So get to work hermiting, recuperating yourself, because I know some of my friends that are also spiritual people, like I said, they're sick right now, and they're basically being forced to take a break. And I told them, I was like, the reason why this is happening to you is because sometimes the universe will literally make you sick because they need you to sit down before they ask you to stand up. They need you to get your energy together, reserve yourself, because they got something big coming up for you. And if you're constantly on the go and you're exerting your energy on other things and focusing on other things, you might not necessarily have the stamina going forward into the next phase. Hence that card. Hence that card. I don't know where it's at because there's so many cards that got pulled, but it had to do with travel, coming back from traveling, and basically overdoing things. Where is this? That far back? Wow, okay. So I pulled a lot of cards then. Nah, I can't be this far. It can't be this far. Yeah, I don't know where the card's at, but basically, if you guys want to remember, just rewind it. It basically was just like, if you don't mind your energy, you're gonna burn yourself out. Okay, so hermit mode. You need to go into hermit mode. Soul seeking, spiritual enlightenment, self-reflection, introspection, contemplation, inner guidance, solitude, sanctuary. The process of searching for deeper truths. So, yeah. Usually, too, if you're empath or you've been going through this ascension stuff, we've spent a lot of time by ourselves. And I mean, not always because we necessarily wanted to. I am an introverted person, so it doesn't really bother me to have extended periods of time by myself. When I feel the need to be social, I'll go and be social. But at the same time, I'm okay with just going outside and sitting on my porch with my dogs and watching the activity around the neighborhood, watching the activity over across the street at the university and stuff. Like, I'm very content in my own little hermit cave over here. So, hermit yourself right now. Reserve your energy. Next card, Two of Swords. You got to make a decision. You got to make a decision soon. Because there's a stalemate, a truce. You're facing your fears. There are choices ahead, a crossroads. Kind of neutral right now. But you might have to compromise something. There's a little bit of tension and avoidance to something. Something's being reflected back to you, and that's where the introspection needs to come from, so you can get rid of your blocked emotions, so that you can get rid of the inner conflict and the things that have been holding you back, and find a duality, a balance within yourself and your own energy. You might have to just make a decision based on how you feel and not necessarily know all the details of it. You might have to take a leap of faith, and that's going to cause you a little bit of mental conflict. And I can speak from experience. I feel like I'm in the middle of two different versions of myself right now. There's the old version of myself that's very ingrained with this mind of scarcity and believes that, you know, I need to work, and give all the hours of my day to somebody to be able to make money, or, you know, I'm not going to be successful and I'm going to lose everything. Then there's the new version of me that's like, stop that. When have you ever lost anything? Hasn't the divine been there for you like every time? You have mysteriously received things exactly when you needed them to happen. So can you just trust that? Can you just step into what the divine needs you to do right now? And that's how I've been the last 2 days. They have been very demanding on me. So there are times when I'm like, am I even supposed to be doing this? Because I'm literally sacrificing money sometimes by not going to work, because I'm so tapped into believing that my purpose at this time is just to get this information out here to you guys, to help build up the group, to give my services to people, because that's what makes me happy. Like, if I could be a spiritual life coach eventually at some point in time, I would love to do that. Own a little metaphysical shop or something like that. Just completely immerse myself in the spirituality and be able to profit from it some kind of way. That would be my dream. Maybe have a little commune of like-minded people out somewhere. Ditto. Dream. Live off the land. Have pets. You know, farm life. At the agriculture life, basically, but with a community of like-minded people. Like, I am for that whole revitalization of the 60s hippie era. Yes, please, and thank you. If that's what we're getting ready to go through, is another consciousness like that, sign me up, because that was the one decade I always felt like I was supposed to live in anyway. Reincarnation, who knows? Maybe I actually did. So the Wheel of Fortune, yes, life is changing. The number 10 of completion. The Wheel of Fortune, 4848. Not for these karmics going through that cycle, though. Ain't nothing changing for them except for your presence not being there anymore. But you, or on the other hand, have the Wheel of Fortune in your life. Good luck. Destiny, change, karma, getting them soulmates, some soul connections. You are decisive. Your life has cycled. You're ready to get over the old fate, fortune, upheaval, change. You cannot step into the same river twice. That moment has passed. Let it go and step into this wheel of fortune and this luck. That's the decision you got to make. Sometimes without knowing where you're going to go, you have to have blind faith and believe that the wheels are changing it so that you get what you want. And that is what all of these cards have been about. We're at 50 minutes now. I think I may pull like a couple angel numbers. Not even give you guys any homework tonight because it's already been a long reading. And I thank you for being here if you have been here the entire time. So if you like the content, as always, like, subscribe, and share. But not even for me. Join the Alchemist Club. Go over there and do that for yourself. Like, that's the only reason I'm doing this. I'm trying to get people outside of Facebook to come and be a part of the tribe, be a part of our movement, be a part of the growth, the acceptance, the community, soul, tribe-oriented like group that we're trying to build there. It's growing so quickly. We want to make sure that we have some good people in there because there's definitely going to be some karmics up in there trying to mask as empaths or spiritually enlightened people, but they're just in there trying to mirror people to take advantage of them. I see it every day because I have to approve posts or remove people from chats or remove comments from posts or chats. Like, I see it all the time. The hustle game is strong in these communities right now, playing off of people's emotions. Literally at times trying to destiny swap other people's lives online by stealing their content and then commenting on these people's followers and stuff and then trying to drum up business. 2222. Soul Tribe, I'm telling you, that's what it is here. That's what all of this is about, finding your soul tribe at this time. So I'm in balance, same thing, I am balanced. Trust that your seeds of your thoughts are growing as you are nourishing them with words, feelings, and actions because you are. You are focused on your thoughts and your mood and all of that. You know that you're instantly manifesting things, so you have to find a balance. Next, I'm generous. That was literally one of the tarot cards, generous. You have a heart of gold and you're very skilled at maintaining balanced, stable relationships. You're loyal to your loved ones and you're able to be a nurturer, a provider, and a protector all at once. 12. These are the cards that popped up in the reading that was right before the whole me trying to figure out what the repeat numbers were. We had both of these, I think it was on the day of election. The reading that I did before I finally was like, yeah, he won. But yeah, I'm a visionary and I'm generous. Think outside of the box. You're a visionary to get the things that you want to have happen. 8, wealth and abundance. I'm successful. Trying to speed it up and not go into great detail. I'm charismatic, but also 3, ascendant masters are there to help you. I'm adventurous. Like I told you, trips are about to happen, man. 23. I don't know what that is. If the book is around, I can look it up real quick. If it's not, then I will put it in the comments, I guess. I'll just read it. I'm adventurous. You have a zest for life and you are eager to experience anything and everything possible. You love change and excitement and need both to feel truly alive for you. Life is an adventure to be filled and lived to the fullest. So like I said, some of us are going to be traveling. I love that. That's like jackpot. You hit the jackpot. I am in flow. Your purpose flows from within you and everything that is unfolding or being revealed to you is part of your purpose, a state of peace and calmness in your soul. So these are great numbers. They both have to do with relationship. This usually has more to do with you and yourself and working on your relationship with yourself. And this usually has to do with working on your relationships with others. So that's the message for today. Continue working on the relationships that are going to help you elevate it. Stay focused on yourself and let these damn karmics just swipe them the fuck away and keep it moving. And with that, I love you guys. I hope you have a fantastic day. Once again, thank you to the ones that have been here. Even the ones that just watch for a little while. You're not even here my thank you. Every little bit helps to get this message out. So I appreciate you guys. I say grand rising because it is morning. Whenever you guys do see this, I love you. I really do. And I'm so excited for you guys to get what you want. 54:44 on the timer, and I will leave it there with you and the angels. I say, I love you. Until next time. Perfect timing. My voice is gone. But until next time, guys, I love you.